What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Chasing Daylight podcast. We got a lot of golf to talk about this week. We got the BMW Championship that just wrapped up. Tour Championship field is set. A couple guys with some stellar play got themselves locked into that top 6 spot of the Ryder Cup. Scotty Scheffler continuing his putting woes, and the Lucas Glover story about getting beat by his wife resurfaced this week, and that was absolutely hilarious. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for the people that are hopping on YouTube joining us. You can see we've got a couple changes. We actually got Joe some lights, so we get, hey, look, everybody, that's Joe. That's Joe right there. I know nobody's ever seen him before. We got Dan on the show. He's down here. He's calling in from work. Look at the dedication. I fucking love it. And then Big J, big winner J over in the other corner. So how's it going, guys?
Yeah, doing well.
Doing good.
So let's start off with a little bit of the BMW Championship. I thought Jon Rahm was going to run away with this, and guy can't keep it in the fairway right now. What is up with Jon Rahm?
Just wasn't his week. I don't know. It's just wasn't the total package wasn't there.
It's like some holes he has signs of greatness, and then just bad golf for him. It was a good tournament though. It came down to Victor Hovland just played his ass off. 61 on a Sunday at the BMW.
Was that the course record?
That's freaking wow.
I think it was. I think he set the course
Stat
record.
guy?
I believe so. I believe so.
Wow, that's. That shot on 18. I mean, the two toughest holes on the course, 17 and 18, and he sticks it to 6 feet on 18.
Yeah.
Wow, absolutely incredible. Joe, you doing okay over there, buddy? Yeah,
I'm fine. I'm trying to log into my Google so I can get into the YouTube chat.
Ah, okay. Right on.
Just changed my password, so.
Oh. Hey, thanks, Fernando. Appreciate it. We're getting there. See, I got a couple of things on the screen here, and Joe's got some things. We got some other stuff coming up if Joe can get it to work. But it's been a wild 48 hours for me trying to get stuff to work, and I finally said the hell with OBS and got.
Well, Fernando, I work with Fernando, right? So he was like, just use the virtual cam on OBS, and that's how this all started. So shout out Fernando.
Yeah, thank you so much. You stressed my life out unbelievably over the last 48 hours.
But he's also helped with the future of CDP.
Yes. Yeah. Right. So I'm actually using the software that comes with Canon, and I didn't know that it did this. Otherwise, I would have done this a long time ago. And like I said, the people that are tuning in on YouTube, you'll be able to have a little perk for seeing this. The folks that are just tuning in, listening on Wednesdays, hey, come check us out. So the Tour Championship is set. Field is set. A couple players missed out. It was coming down to the wire there. I mean, there was at one point guys were like 0.1 points out of making it. I'm like, good grief. You think about the whole season and one putt in one tournament, and that's it. To get a chance to go to Eastlake, but we got a solid field. It's going to be, looks like, it's going to be another great tournament. Scotty Scheffler, though, what do we got? I just don't know, man. If this cat could putt, and it's not like he can't putt, right? It's not like he's not winning a lot of golf and playing.
I mean, he's
great
just like
golf.
right there. Like for the most part, like his putts are just like right there.
So freaking close, and man, it's tough to watch when like you're used to seeing him, at least in the time that he's been around. He's making a lot of putts, and to see like that putt on 17 that he missed, and a couple earlier that he should have, not necessarily should have made, but could have made. Just not having the putting game, but still competing. It's going to be. He's got a good lead now for Eastlake, and he's going to need it.
Did he play Eastlake last year?
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
Oh, I'm
Him and
sure he
Rory
did.
were going
I
at
would
it
think
on
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
down to 18. Yep.
Yeah, he finished second, I believe.
Yeah. You know what was really cool about the BMW was like Fitzpatrick and Scheffler, like literally like just straight going at that pin because that was their only chance. Like, and they both hit really good shots in there. Like if Scotty hit it a little further, like
Mhm.
potentially would have went in, and then Fitz, if he would have hit it a little more left, like that would have spun back into the hole. That was cool. But
Oh,
shout out Victor Hovland. I mean, what a back nine, dude. Like that
Oh.
dude is.
What'd they say at one
he's
time?
the
He had
man.
11 threes on the card. Just
The dude is all gas pedal. I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he only missed one fairway, and he was in the rough, and that I think he hit a 3-iron to like 2 feet, like out of that
Jeez.
rough. Like that shot was so sick.
man. So the good solid play from what was it, Scheffler or Schauffele and Homa got them into the Ryder Cup, and that's here. We can use this new feature right here. Here we go.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Let's see it. Let's see it. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Hey.
Yeah, the Ryder Cup standings currently, you got Scotty Scheffler, Wyndham Clark, Brian Harmon, Patrick Cantley, Max Homa, and Xander Schauffele. Those 6 guys have locked in their spots. The next 6 in the points. Now, this is where Zach Johnson takes the captain's pick, and he gets to choose. He can choose anybody he wants. He's the captain. He can do it. But if he were to strictly go off points, it would be Koepka, Spieth, Cameron Young, Colin Morikawa, Keegan Bradley, and Sam Burns. Surprised Ricky wasn't there.
Yeah, he got
I guess,
bumped out a
he's
little
not
bit the
having-
last few weeks.
Yeah, not some great. He started really good with this tournament, but then
I would be surprised
the
if he
bed.
doesn't pick Ricky, though. I feel like US may need a little bit of little energy, and I think Ricky could deliver that. I really think that Ricky's gonna be picked.
I totally think Ricky could.
I mean that's where it gets really interesting. Is like everyone in the top, like Ricky's 13, right? So I mean everyone in the top 13 can. Those are good captains picks. Like
Oh yeah,
Brooks is there, Keegan, Ricky. I mean, and Justin Thomas isn't far off, like 15 or 16 for JT. Morikawa's right there, and so it's going to be interesting to see what Zach Johnson does, like which way he takes it. I can totally see him taking Brooks, and I think he's going to take Keegan. I think he might take Ricky because he's been playing so good lately. So
I think someone's
know,
going
it's
to
gonna
get
be interesting.
snubbed. Someone
It's
will
gonna
get
be real
snubbed from
interesting.
that. That may be in the rankings wise is not going to make it in.
All right. So who do you think's going to get snubbed here? My bet is Cam Young.
I was going to say Cam Young or Sam Burns.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sam Burns is probably out. He hasn't been playing well, but I mean, like Cam Young hasn't been playing well either. So I could see those two for sure. I think Brooks is going to get a pick. Jordan's going to get the pick for sure. I think Morikawa's going to get the pick, and I think he would rather. I mean, Keegan will probably get the pick, especially with his comments the other week. Him being more of like a force, like a captain kind of vibe, and with how good Ricky's playing, I could see him getting the pick. And with JT, JT hasn't been playing great, but I think
we
he could
talked
bring
about
a fire. He could bring a fire to the team. So
and having Bones there, the team aspect. Having Bones there is just huge. Hey, what's up, Juju? Juju's in the house.
Yeah, I could see JT and Ricky replacing Sam Burns and Cam Young. I think that would be who knows if it's going to happen, but
yeah, that's currently what I'm thinking.
So does that team compete? Does that, if we get rid of those guys?
I mean, it's interesting because we're in a match play situation, and you got Rory, who's playing really good golf and who loves the Ryder Cup. You got Victor Hovland, who's just a stud. Like, dude is a player. So, and you got John Rahm, who hasn't been playing great. So, and you got Hojan Gardens. So, I don't know. We'll see. But I think I don't want to say like JT makes a great case, but I think the fire that he could bring to the team and Bones on the bag in the room, I think
Huge.
it's huge. I don't know if JT could win most of his matches or anything. He definitely gets a point, I think, out of it, but will he be a deadlock for a shutout? I don't know, but I think the experience could help, and I think Keegan's a great pick. So I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a good Ryder Cup, I think.
Yeah, I think there's going to be more drama around these captain picks. You know,
Totally.
the Bryson fanboys are going to be wanting him. Brooks, I'm still up in the air about Brooks. I'm not sure if he's would be good for the team aspect, or do you say screw it and just let's hope on his gameplay and just go with it and see.
Yeah.
I think
Tough
Brooks
call.
is a good pick. I mean,
I
don't
think the
think Brooks
team
is a bad
aspect he'll be
pick.
fine.
I agree.
They're all buddies.
Yeah. They're all friends, dude. They all play golf
That
together.
is true.
Man.
They all are friends.
Yeah.
I just think that with the live and the PGA and all that shit that's going on, it's just one extra thing that they're going to talk about that doesn't matter, and it's going to be on the forefront. And do you want to hear that shit during the Ryder Cup? I don't know.
But that's what the media does. They do
I
that just to stir it
know.
up. They make the drama. The players don't feel it. The players don't, they don't really care. Like you guys said, they're all buddies still. You could see after, I forgot what tournament it was, but
It's the
Becca
Masters.
and McIlroy were all chumming it up. They're like, yeah, I'll hit you up, all this stuff. They're boys. They really are. And I just think, the media tries to make more out of it than
Yeah.
really there.
Damn media.
I mean,
Damn
I
media.
think that was PGA Championship where it was Brooks won and he was coming off and everyone's just like, hey, like, let's play in Naples soon, kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a PGA Championship. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. It was
The block
Good.
party.
the block party.
That's right.
Hey, he tied the course record, right, at Valhalla. Did you see that?
Yeah, 63 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ridiculous. Another score from him.
Which is
Like,
where
he
PGA
won't
is
go
next
away.
year. He's going to be there. I mean,
Oh yeah, we
dude,
could.
dude's got an agent now, so he's not going away
He
anytime
signed it.
soon.
Did he sign an NIL deal?
Yeah.
Oh goodness. All right, so let's, because it's kind of been a little crazy weather-wise for us. We don't really much deal with hurricane weather. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be much more than what we got, just because once those hurricanes get to the cold weather, they kind of go away. But California got blasted. Let's bring in Matty G here. And
Yeah, Indian Wells golf course is gone.
Yeah, Palm Springs.
Indian
got
Wells
nailed.
golf course is gone.
I don't know, but
Oh.
I saw an image that looked like Indian Wells and it was just straight flooded. So I don't
It's
know.
gone.
Palm Springs got hammered, bro. I know
Goodness
Doak's
gracious.
course is probably fine because that's up in the mountains. So
Hey, filibuster for a moment while I find the file, because my dumbass didn't bring it over.
yeah, good job. Way to ruin the episode.
Way to filibuster. Thanks.
Did you see all the water?
Lord.
See all the water
No,
coming out
Palm-
of Mount Charleston?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, with the
Yeah.
with the trash can coming down. Dude, we were sitting at home on Sunday and I was just like waiting for the rain. Like I was looking at the Doppler radar. I'm like, I want it to rain. Like it's my day off. I like chilling in the rain if I don't have any golf plans. So like waiting and waiting and waiting and it's
yeah.
not coming. And
It
then as
rained a
soon as I
lot at
decide
my
to go
house.
pick Dairy Queen up, it starts raining. I might drive there and I get home and then it's done.
Yeah.
So
All right, here's Matty G.
What's up, guys? Matt Gontarek back again with the Chasing Daylight podcast. To all those that played this past weekend, hope everything went well at Alianta and shot some low scores. I know the weather held off. We were hoping to get a little more rain in Las Vegas Valley. Actually, not too bad. A little overdone in the forecast, but hey, we'll take the low end of the flooding risk. And we're looking to dry out for the upcoming weekend. So Saturday and Sunday, a slight chance on Saturday afternoon. Temperatures gradually warming up. Will be in the upper 90s and triple digits Saturday and Sunday. So we're back to the summer-like weather. And then Sunday, we're looking okay. Some breezes from time to time, but a dry weekend. And the golf course is probably drying out heading into the upcoming weekend.
you know what I was thinking the other day? I was writing Matt a message on Instagram, Mr. Gontarek, and I was thinking, like, do weathermen watch Weather Channel like it's like Golf Channel? Because it's what they do.
I'm gonna have to ask him.
I was gonna message him, and then I was gonna also tell him, like, for me, like living in Las Vegas, I feel like Fox 5 morning news or evening news feels like the most local to me.
Absolutely.
Like I enjoy watching Fox 5 the most because it feels like they are local. They feel the most local to me. Like CBS local news feels like,
I don't
you
think
know,
they're just like talking heads. They actually.
yeah, they fuck up, which I
Oh,
enjoy,
yeah.
you know. So I feel like they're the most local to me, and I appreciate that. I'm happy he's there because I enjoy Fox 5.
It was hilarious. He was on vacation last week, and his I think his brother, they went on a
Bachelor party, yeah,
yeah, bachelor party. They
Yep.
did some bourbon tasting at
Yep,
some different distilleries, and he was struggling Monday morning. It was like you could tell.
I didn't even
It
pay
was-
attention, but when I wake up and if the channel's on something else, I turn it to 5 just to see what's going on. And
Yeah.
I should have paid attention to that because I'm sure he was.
Yeah, we got dumped on last night, and then the wind picked up, and I actually had to take my net down because it was like halfway over the fence, the back fence. The wind picked up, and it moved 45-pound plates, and
You know what's crazy is, like, yesterday we were so like worried about the rain and the storm and everything, but it was a great morning to play golf. And I wish I had golf scheduled. Fernando told me he was out at because he's a member out at the Muni, and he was out there at the range and nobody was there.
wow,
Like it
scared
we
everybody.
we only got a few drizzles down here. I mean, I think it would have been a great day to play golf. I wish we had some golf scheduled yesterday.
Well, I was incredibly happy with how well Saturday turned out. I was
Totally.
worried, and Matty G told me, hey, you should be good till, around noon, 1 o'clock. And I mean, it was absolutely the overcast sky was gorgeous. There was just a little bit of wind, not much. I mean, Aliante was in fantastic shape.
You know what I
Which-
really liked was I thought it was gonna be like super soft, but it was running out really nicely. I mean, greens were
Whatever
still a little
water,
firm. Yeah,
whatever water they got Friday night, it drained off really well on the course.
quick. Yeah.
Because I mean, it was absolutely in great shape. Which, I mean, everybody knows I have not been a fan of that place for a while, but
It's a fun place. It's fun.
I've played it 3 times this year, and each time I played it, it got better and better. And the bunkers
are
were
great.
really good yesterday.
Really good. Yeah, really good.
And I mean, it was a lot of fun. I had a really good time. It was
Like playing Aliante, I feel like I'm at Wild Horse somewhat because there's so many like runoffs of the fairways and the greens. Like things run off. They run away from the play area, which I enjoy. I mean, Aliante during the wintertime is super firm, dormant, fast.
like Wild Horse.
Yeah, exactly. And even in the shape that it was in, which was really good shape, it was running. The fairways were running out, which is always fun. But
Yeah.
it falls off in a lot of areas. It's kind of Rossy, kind of Donald Rossish. I got Rossed a couple times, even though Ross did not do that.
Oh, yeah. So I want to give some love to Marcus Gant. He has been helping me with my swing, and I went and met him at the Las Vegas Golf Center, which, by the way, wow, has that place gone downhill. Not only in golf balls and grass, but like the people that were there. And I don't want to talk shit about people, but man, there was like golfer YouTuber wannabe guys there, like all wearing the same outfit, all wearing David Duval sunglasses, and it's dark, and just like swinging as hard as they could and going, whoa, and it went like 20 feet to the right. Just, it was, It's like, wow. So, anyways, he came out and met me, and I got some eyes on swing assistance, and wow, did what he helped and what we've been working on was amazing. And I was really excited about Saturday. And I said in an Instagram post that I'm going to shoot 75 or 105 because the good is really good and the bad is really bad. Thankfully, none of the bad showed up on Saturday, except for my irons. I just had a little mental lapse on my irons, and everything was coming up short. I think I only hit 4 greens. I was 5 over on the par threes. Just the irons were garbage, but the driver and the wedges and the putter were really good, and that's what saved me from not finishing last. But somebody on the screen
Oh yeah.
got another victory. Look at this right here, everybody. Well, there he is.
Hey, was that your new Travis Matthew
no, that was a
polo that you were
Nike-
wearing?
Nike Tiger Woods shirt from 2016 that my company bought me for the Utah State Am when I played in it. I know.
No, I'm wearing
I
my
almost
new
wore
Travis
that.
Matthew t-shirt.
I went.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they're
I
so
know
comfortable.
Bez just texted me. He's tuning in.
Oh yeah.
Those new polos are
Holy
love the new material.
shit.
incredible. I'm so happy they switched from that like canvas feel.
Dude, I did not want to take that thing off. It was so comfortable. Normally, I come home from playing and it's like everything off, shower, and I just sat down on the couch and was like, I am so
I
comfortable.
wore this to work today.
Yeah.
Oh, the t-shirts are
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's like, you know,
I would wear one every day.
I'm stylish. I'm chill. I'm business. I can do it. You know, what do you need? I'll take care of it. I'm in Travis Matthew.
Yeah.
Oh.
Love Travis Matthew.
So,
But yeah,
Thank you.
Jeremy, congrats on the win. I mean,
yeah,
thank you.
absolutely.
well done.
Well done.
Absolutely, Jeff.
I mean, Trey was
Dude,
coming
Trey,
at you with
that
some
was-
wedge action, but
I
you
wasn't-
held
Yeah,
him
I
off.
was going
I
to lead
wasn't
into
feeling
that.
scared or nervous. I mean, I was surprised when I asked him where he's at because I didn't check the scoreboard until 18 when he told me I have 2 putts to win, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. So I didn't know he was. I knew he was playing well, but I knew he was probably a few over. And when he told me he was even on like hole 15 or something, I'm like, holy shit, man. I mean, I knew he was playing well on the back. And for everyone that doesn't know, Trey started out.
This is the funny
I
part.
think he was 5 over after 4 holes. And on the 4th hole, he 4 putted from 3 feet and then threw his putter and broke it. So from then on, he was testing out what he's going to be putting with. I think he putted with an 8 iron, his 52, and then ended up putting with his 54. He shot 5 under par from hole 5 on and shot even par. And he was making no joke.
With
He
no
made
putter.
150 feet worth of putts with his sand wedge. After that, I've never seen it before in my life. It was
That's
insane.
amazing.
that is
That's awesome.
unbelievable.
I texted him because when I was pulling up, he said, "Hey Joe, what's up? You know, we're taking off. I made 5 birdies with my wedge." So I'm like, "Oh, you hit it that tight, like, and you just tapped it in with your wedge." So I got home and I texted him. I said, "I didn't know you putted with your wedge. I thought you like hit it tight."
That's
that's
really
incredible.
amazing. Like he
That's
wasn't
really crazy.
He wasn't hitting them all tight. Like he had a few, but he was just making like every 10-footer he had, he made. He didn't have a single 3-putt with his wedge.
No care in the
was-
world.
It was really funny.
That's
And it's like,
amazing.
You think about it,
Amazing.
you free that mind.
I would have loved to
That's
see
awesome.
that.
Oh,
I would have loved to see that. I'm like kind of disappointed that I
dude,
didn't see that.
It's one of those
Yeah,
things
for
where
sure.
you're like, that'll probably never happen again. Like when do you shoot 5 under with your wedge as a putter?
Yeah, I mean, well,
Yeah.
it could go into that like hypothesis where like low
Yeah.
expectations, and you just do it.
Yeah, and we
'cause
were.
you're not expecting anything.
Oh
He's
yeah,
probably
and
expecting to
every time
miss
we
all
made one,
those.
we just all look at each other and we're just like flabbergasted. Like how the hell? I mean, he wasn't making short putts. He was like he
So
made like
cool.
2 or 3 25-foot putts. It was the story of the day. That's for sure. It was just It was funny.
But
Awesome.
he was up at the house during the week and built a one of the
sick, he
long
has the
grip
sick putter
putters.
that he lengthened.
You know
right?
he's got the sick putter. So the popular thing that a lot of the guys on tour are doing with the extended grip and heavier weight. And he went to play Boulder Creek with it afterwards. And then I saw him, Saturday morning. And I'm like, so how'd it go? And he's like, man, these are slow. I should have brought it out here. And then to hear that he 4-putted from 3 feet, which, oh man, that's brutal. That's
it's pretty rough.
You don't want anybody to go through that. Nobody to go through it, especially in a tournament setting. But way to fight back. That is the if we give out awards for the play of the year, that's Trey shooting 5 under with no putter.
Yeah, I mean, he should get an SB.
Yeah, an SB. There we go. We'll have to come up with our own VG and SB awards.
Virgin SB.
The Virgin SBs. The Virgin SBs. Yeah, so I wasn't the one that broke a club.
Yeah.
So I want the intervention with Trey that you guys had with me. Do we need to bring him on here and
I mean,
let him know it's just a game?
I don't know. He didn't snap it over his knee.
His wedge. I think he made up for breaking his putter.
True. He did not snap it over his knee, correct? He tossed it
with authority. I was getting ready to line up my putt. I was just watching. I'm just like, oh shit! And he could have made 2 of the putts, but he sort of just carelessly kind of didn't take his time. But I was getting ready to line up my putt, and then I just hear, and then smack against the rocks. I'm like, I know that sound very well. I didn't know it broke until we got back to the car. So, yeah, but he does need to give that putter head to someone now. So, Trey, if you're listening.
Yeah, if you're a sole golfer, you gotta give it away.
I don't think he said he's not going to fix it though, so
Still
it may just
waiting
be
on
like a paperweight.
Well, I told him I have a polar stability shaft. I'm willing to trade for it if he wants. He said he's going to throw in some Project X, like X Stiff, something. Yeah. What up, Cyrus? Welcome.
Oh, hey, welcome, Cyrus. Got the kids to bed. Thanks for tuning in.
But yeah, I mean, what an interesting, crazy story. So cool. I wish I had seen it because that's awesome. To just go up, what is it, 14 holes without a putter and just go 5 under. I mean, that's insane.
I mean, I haven't gone 5 under on a stretch with 15 clubs in the bag, let alone no putter.
Yeah, so cool, man.
So Dan, you caddying and out at Bears Best, I'm sure you've got some stories about club tosses and
definitely.
So what's one of the wildest things that you saw take place out there?
Well, besides Jeremy's 5-wood or 3-wood decimating the 9 tee markers, I can honestly say that I probably witnessed about 7 to 8 golf clubs thrown into the water on 18 for sure. I've actually seen 2 right away on hole 1.
Wow,
that's early.
Yeah. So that was definitely a good way to set the tone for the day. But yeah, I've seen all kinds, busted over the knee, over their neck, like that. But
the Shane Lowry,
countless, yeah, countless. I've been caddying so many rounds. Even at really nice too. I've seen like a Scott.
Number 1, and that's ambitious.
Yeah,
that's early.
Yeah. Right away. I mean, usually it's because the guy's running on no sleep, or he's been up for 9 days straight.
It's the 4th round, the last round of the trip, and
his eyes are just glazed. He can barely speak English. One of those guys.
Did any of them say I have to go back? I have to go to the pro shop to buy a new club?
No, not really. They usually try to give me money to go run and do it. So.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, some people just just go nuts out there.
Yeah, they got to find their soul, you know. Go find your soul.
They lost their soul a long time before getting to that golf course.
Oh man.
They left it on the craps table somewhere.
Come on, hard 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Boulder Highway.
Mine was stewing for a while. I could imagine how bad of a day you would have to have on the first tee.
Yeah, that's really crazy. Like to just do it on the first tee.
However, it probably like the guy was probably super chill after that for the rest of the round.
Well, for the most part, they were all pretty chill. It seems like as soon as that club loses their fans, like so does all that anger. You know, but yeah, you still got a bunch of whack jobs out there too.
Oh.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day, right? So this kind of leads into, I mean, it's kind of similar, I guess, right? So a lot of like golfers, right? They grind it home on a putting mat. Do you think a putting mat gives a false sense of like hope or security? Because you're dealing with like a flat lie, and you know that putt. Like obviously it helps your stroke, right? Like if you're trying to dial in a certain thing, but if you're looking to just make it in the hole on your putting mat, does it give a false sense of security when you're on the actual greens because there's movement, you know, there's ball marks, there's undulation, there's grain.
I think it does. I think
right. I saw a video last night and I put a fucking reminder in my phone like to bring this up. Because I was watching someone and I was like, oh, so you're just drilling 8-foot putts all day, right? You're just drilling 8-foot putts. Like, you're not doing that on the golf course, dude. Like, you're not like it's
attacked.
a false sense. It's a false sense. No, I'm not. Yours has movement in it, you know. But I'm just saying, like,
I think if
DJ's perfect putt practice putting green, like I
think if you're working on your stroke, if you're working on your setup and you're working on your takeaway and you don't care if the ball's going in the little cup that's on that device and you're just working on your path and your setup, go all day long. But if you think that because you can make 10 8-footers on the DJ perfect putter that you're going to bring that to the course, no.
I think that's where they get it wrong is they see the ball go in the hole and they think it was a good putt, but that's not necessarily the thing. Like if you are working on something, just like at the range, like if you are actually looking down at how your putter's moving, your stroke, and not super concerned about the ball going in the hole. And I think that's where the false sense of hope is if you see the ball go in the hole, you made a good putt. And I think that's where the putting mats can fail you. But I just saw it last night. I thought it was interesting because I just saw someone like drilling like 8-footers and I'm like, oh, everyone's going in. That doesn't mean shit because you pulled that one, you know?
The Putt View, I think it's Putt View, or I can't remember.
You're talking about the books, the green read?
No, not the books. They have putting mats, and they have different ones.
Putwell. You're talking about Putwell.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm sorry, Putwell.
They have like the games built into it.
Well, it's not necessarily the games, but it's training. It's they have different angles that you can hit and different speeds, and you know they'll have like a 8-foot putt, and then so they'll say, okay, to land it in this circle past that is a 10-foot putt. To land it in this circle is a 5-foot putt. And it's all based on distance control. And that thing is brilliant. I was like really impressed with the amount of detail that goes into it.
Yeah.
So I think one of those, but there's no holes in it. It's just a flat mat. And you can get little discs to put on there to have a target to shoot at, but it's
that's the one with like there's a hole like imprinted on the mat,
it's
right?
just the
and
print.
then there's like a speed zone.
Yep. Yeah. But I mean it's really well designed. It's I think one of the best practice putting training aids that you can get if you're looking for something to roll the ball indoor. I mean if you're gonna spend the time to practice your putting inside, spend the money, get one of those mats, and actually have a training regiment that's gonna help you with your speed control.
Well, that's where it is. It's are you actually working on it, or are you wanting to see the ball fall in the hole? Because if you see the ball fall in the hole, doesn't mean it's a great putt. But those mats can help you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It all depends on what you're wanting to get out of it.
Totally. Yes, 100%. And I think as golfers, we are wanting to see a ball fall in a hole because it's a satisfaction kind of thing.
I think it's
You know, most people aren't going to buy a mat with a hole, no hole in it. It's just flat. Like, I don't think
a toy
most
for
people
like
buy that because
for
they
like
want,
90%
they want
of the people that
satisfaction.
play golf. I think it's a putting mat at home is like a toy. It's not a.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Totally.
I mean, this may be completely off, but I would say like the majority of golfers probably don't actively try to get better. Like there's a small amount of
Yeah.
people that actually put the effort in to get better. Most of them just want to play golf, which it's whatever. It's an individual thing, but I think the putting mats are perfect for the people that just want, just like you said, they want to hit the ball in the hole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's a way for them to connect and feel like they're
They're doing
golfing.
something.
Golfing.
Yeah.
Let's go golfing.
There goes our sponsorship for
Now,
Perfect Putt.
Fernando
Yeah.
said, yeah, goodbye.
gone.
Thanks, DJ.
Sorry.
But we do, me and Fernando, we do have, thanks to Fernando, we have a putting green in the office. We have a little practice thing, and we have like a little bullseye putter. And I won lunch off him one day, so I
hey,
hope
you
that
guys
continues.
should go halvesies on one of those putt well mats, because it's crazy how good they are.
No,
I would get one, but I have a putting green in the backyard, and my wife would kill me.
Yeah, I mean, my wife got me one of the perfect putting practice, whatever they're called, the DJ one.
Yeah.
You know, and it was too long for anywhere in my house. So, but it was good. I feel like they've improved it recently, like the wood with the magnets. I don't know. When I had it, it wasn't the greatest in my opinion, but
They're
you
gonna
know,
try to get fancy.
yeah, it all depends on like same as your swing, same as anything. Like what are you putting into it is what you're going to get out of it. And I just think the majority of people are just looking to see the ball fall in the hole. You know.
Yeah, and if if that's what it takes to make you boost a little bit of confidence, hey, go for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Go
I mean,
for it.
hey, I'll drain three in a row all day on our putting green in our office, and I'll putt like shit at Aliante or wherever it is. So that's it. Probably comes from my own like insecurities. So I'm just wondering where you guys are.
I couldn't read. I seriously need some help. I need to like find a class on how to read a green, because my speed
Aim
was
point.
absolutely on fire, amazing. I hit so many putts that were just absolutely perfect speed, but I
You know
just
what we
read
need
them
to
wrong.
do? We need to get Cyrus to connect with the aim point guy out at Summerlin, and then let's all just go do a class. Cyrus, I know you're listening. Find that guy. Let's go all go do a class, because there's a guy that teaches aim point up at Summerlin.
That'd be cool.
Let's document it, and let's see if there are new things, and we can refer the listeners to him. He's up at Summerlin. Cyrus is a member up there. Come on,
All right,
Cyrus.
Cyrus, you have a job now.
You're on the
You've been
clock.
hired.
You're on the clock.
Let's find out what it's going to take to get however many people we can get signed up for.
I forget the
Chasing
dude's name,
Daylight
but
aim-point
I was looking him up. And I think
Is
that
it
would be
Mario?
awesome. Is it? Wait.
Cyrus,
Oh,
we
wait,
have
we
aim
have
point
aim-
at Summerlin.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a certified teacher of aim point at TPC Summerlin.
Is it Mario? Is he the one that's?
Aim point. Let me look it up. Aim point golf. Let's see.
Oh, he's helped you 1,000%. Wow. Okay. Is he teaching aim point, Kevin?
Yeah, we need Cyrus is on the ground, so Cyrus, come on.
He says he's an independent, not TBC staff, but he does teach out there.
Right. I didn't know yeah, I know he teaches out of there. Wasn't sure if he was TPC staff, but yeah, I think that would be a fun experiment.
All right, well, Kevin, you or Cyrus, either one of you guys, talk to him and see if he'd be interested in getting some hacks to come out
Yeah,
and try and learn
totally.
some aim
And then
point.
he can come on the podcast and, 100%. I would love to
Little-
have him on the podcast.
It would be fun.
I think it'd be-
I'm down for it. I know James fights when he was at UNLV. He did aim point, and
well,
was
Harry
with
does
him.
aim point too.
Yeah, I was with him one day out there and watching what he was going through, and then I saw the aim point book for TPC Summerlin, which makes those putt view books look like a
Yeah.
3-year-old coloring book.
Mario Bevilacqua.
Nailed it.
I fucked his name up. He's not coming on. but his name is Mario. His name is Mario. Mario B, we'll call him.
That would be interesting.
All right, yeah, I would be down. I need something. I need something because I think I'm happy with my setup. I'm happy with the putter. I mean, this is the longest any of you have seen a putter in my bag, right?
That's
mean,
true, yeah.
It's been in there for a while now, and I'm down anything. I've broken out all my putting books. I've been reading them lately. I just don't understand. I'm seeing things that just aren't there. Was it Bavlakaqua? Bevlaqua. I'm terrible at names. I'm sorry.
Mario B.
Mario B.
Yeah.
That's easy.
I think that would be a really cool experiment. Like if we could go see him, try and learn some stuff, play a few rounds of golf, and then have him on the podcast to like discuss if we learned anything, how we could improve. I think that would be
amazing.
I think that would be incredible.
Hey, speaking of improving, tomorrow morning I am interviewing Brad Thompson, the golf fitness gentleman.
Yeah.
So if anybody's listening now and you have any questions you want, fire them over to me. Interviewing him tomorrow morning, and that'll go out on Friday. I can't wait to talk to him because now that I'm actually eating better and exercising more, and I've lost some lbs, I'm looking forward to finding ways that I can increase my golf fitness to help out any way I can. So that'll be a great interview. If you got any questions, fire them over, and then that'll be out on Friday. So, hey, Joe, you want to bring up the odds? I know your little screen's not working.
Yeah,
We worked so hard for this today.
No, I put so much shit together, and it just disappoints. It was gonna be really cool too, but it's something else to tinker on for the next month or the next week. William Hill has a new app. It's slowly growing on me.
It's nice.
I lost a lot of money on like next pitch bets, but it's fun. All right. So your favorite for the Tour Championship at Eastlake is Scotty Scheffler plus 130. Damn, they changed their odds too. So that's 1.3. Rory plus 3.3. Victor Hovland plus 4.5. John Rahm plus 8.5. Patrick Cantlay 18. Xander 30 to 1. Max Homa 35 to 1. Lucas Glover 45 to 1. Fitzpatrick 55 to 1. Brian Harmon 60 to 1. Russell Henley 65 to 1, along with Wyndham Clark. Tommy Fleetwood 75 to 1. Ricky Fowler 90 to 1. Colin Morikawa 125 to 1. Tom Kim 150 to 1. Tony Finau 200 to 1. Jordan Spieth 275, or not 275, but 275 to 1. The pluses are fucking me up. At the bottom, you got Sepp Straka, Nick Taylor, Emiliano Grillo, Adam Schenk, 100 to 1. Man,
right.
I wish OBS would have worked and I could have just pulled it up and we could have all seen it.
It's OBS is on my shit list.
Well, I don't have a Canon.
I know.
So.
Well, if I didn't have a Canon, I would have OBS because I tried it
I
with the
actually do have a
webcam and
Canon.
it worked.
It's not a full frame. So anyway,
All right, so let's see. Dan, you actually won the week because you had who did you take? Corey Connors.
Corey Connors. Baby.
Yeah, Joe had Matsuyama, and he withdrew.
what a fucking asshole.
I mean,
Never
of
eat
all the
sushi again.
Jeremy, you had Cantley, and I had John Rahm. John Rahm didn't participate. So Dan, we're gonna give you honor, sir. You can take the first pick.
Well, he's a little far back, but I think he always plays well there, and I'm gonna go with Xander Schauffele.
Oh, he took my
Yes, he
pick.
does always play
Yes, he
well
does.
there. He really does. Let me try and pull that up.
What is his odds, Joe?
Oh shit! I was gonna look
30,
for
I
his
think
starting.
Joe said.
He's 30 to 1.
30 to 1.
East Lake starting positions. Yeah, he's what? I think he was 8 back. I think he was on fire this past weekend. He played really well. So
Tour Championship. All right, Jeremy, I'll go ahead and give you the next one.
hold on, Shoffley's starting 3
7
under,
back?
so he's 7 back
Okay.
off the gate. Yep, off the gate.
7
I
back.
really want to go with Cyrus's pick and go Spieth, but I think he's a little bit too far back. He's gonna be like 10 back actually. I think he's. Is he at even? Spieth?
Who? Spieth is
Pretty sure
I have
he's
it
even.
pulled up here. His name's not jumping out at me.
I think he is.
Mm.
I think he's like 27.
Yeah, he's got to be even because he's not jumping out at. Oh yeah, even par. Yep. So he's 10 back.
No, I'm going Max
Is that who
Homa.
you're taking? Oh God, that was my next
Damn,
pick.
that's my one and done against Birdie's Bourbon because I still have him.
What's Homa at?
Homa is 4 under, so he's 6 back, and
No, his odds.
odds are 35 to 1.
35 to 1. Man, that was my next one.
Great pick, Joe.
All right, I guess I'm gonna have to go Scotty. Just
Fucking asshole.
he's got the lead, and I
Fucking loser.
I'm going straight chalk.
Sandbagging ass.
I'm gonna come up from behind and win it all.
Yep, you're just coming from the rear.
Coming from the rear. The
This
chef.
is going to be interesting for Joe now.
What is his odds? 0.2 to 7.
He is 1.3 to 1.
What
Plus
was he last
130.
year? He was in first, right? Because he was like, he ended up losing to Rory by a couple, or by one. I wonder what his odds were last year.
Look, Scheffler's gonna putt like shit. It's happening because he's putted like shit this entire year.
Does the spider stay in the bag for one more week?
Doesn't matter because he's
Yeah.
gonna putt like shit with whatever putter is in the bag. There's only one man that can come from behind, and he's from fucking Norway.
Okay.
He's from
Ooh.
Poulsbo, Washington. The man himself, Mr. Victor Hovland, getting them fucking cream cheese crullers, bear claws, whatever
Javi.
kind of pastries they make up there in Poulsbo in Norway. Victor Hovland for the win.
For
Starting
the
2
win.
back. Starting 2 back, filled with confidence.
What's he done at Eastlake, Jeremy?
Victor?
Yeah.
Let's take a look here.
He's 4.5 to 1. Look, I typically wouldn't go as chalk as Matt does on most occasions, but
whoa. I feel attacked.
Victor is he's improved
Yeah.
incredibly. Dude is coming into his own. Everyone said he didn't have short game. He fucking did that.
Yep.
So he was T15 last year. He was.
What did he start at last year?
T5 last year or the year before.
It's Victor's.
T20, and then he wasn't in it. So.
Yeah. Did you see how like the BMW did not phase him at all? He shot 28 coming in, 7 under.
Yeah, you're feeling it. You're feeling it.
Yeah.
Just takes one day.
Is Victor your early Masters prediction for next year as well?
Oh, it is that time for Joe to make bold predictions.
Yeah, he made one last
He already
week.
made one last year, or last week. He said.
I mean,
Fleetwood, I think.
yeah. I mean, does Victor win a green jacket eventually? Yes, I could see that. Does he win it next year? I don't know. I could see Victor win in a green jacket though. First green jacket winner from Norway.
Can you imagine
Ever.
what they?
He's sick.
He's
sick. He's a likable guy.
Can you imagine
he's
what
very
they would eat
likable.
at the dinner the following
Yeah,
year?
very likable.
Like fermented fish.
He just looks stoned 24/7.
Yeah, bear claws or something.
And bear
Fermented
claws.
fish.
They eat some interesting things in Norway.
Salted
I've seen
fish
a lot
and
of
bear claws.
Pickled haddock.
Yeah. Pickled.
JJ's Smoky Burgers from Polsbo.
Too funny. Too funny. All right,
Dude,
so
I mean, but the thing is like, dude, Victor is coming to his own. Like, he was cursed with the Puerto Rico win, and he won at Memorial. He won BMW. He won. Did he win the Hero? But
Yep.
that doesn't matter. But he's won. He's
Oh,
won
it
some
matters.
big one. He's won some big ball tournaments this year, and you know, everybody talks shit about. I don't want to say Tiger-esque, but like, you talk. It's like Michael Jordan-esque. Like when people said that Michael Jordan didn't have a defense, he came back and won Defensive Player of the Year next year.
Yep.
People talk shit on Victor's short game, and now look at his short game. He's killing it. His
Beast.
He didn't
And
need
he's
it
young.
yesterday
He's
when
young
he stuck
as
it to
fuck.
6 feet.
yeah.
USAM champion. I mean, if the writing's on the wall, the kid can play.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Mayakoba. Yeah, Mayakoba
times.
×2. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Victor's a beast.
Hey, Kevin, thanks so much for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Love the chat. And we'll learn how to say Mario's name. Maybe.
When we meet him, we're gonna have to ask for a pronunciation when we meet him.
Yeah. Big B. Just call you Big B. Tell you, I'll call him Dad if he helps me with my putting.
Hey, not to get too far off subject, but did you guys hear about Will Compton?
No.
I think Eric Compton, not Will Compton, Eric Compton. He, I guess, 2 days ago or something, he got arrested for domestic battery and some kind of like
Jeez.
larceny thing. I guess he had a little dust up with his wife and threw her phone in the pool, threw her against the wall.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was reading about it today. I was like, wow.
He's not a big guy either, is he? Isn't he?
I don't recall him being a very big
Yikes.
guy, but that's crazy.
Wow.
He's the one that, yeah,
Double
heart
heart
transplant, came
transplant.
back twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. Crazy, man.
Unfortunate.
Okay. Hey,
I'm
have you
pulling it up
guys,
right now.
Oh, what are you
but
pulling up?
You can talk. I was just
Okay.
pulling up the article.
Have you guys watched the Johnny Manziel thing on Netflix yet?
No.
And if you're a college football fan, it's good. It was really good. Did not think it was going to be as good as it was, but it's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. There's a second one that just came out, so not that one. The first one that came out. I can't remember what it's called, but
I wonder when the
really
Full
good.
Swing season 2 will come out. I can't remember when it came out this year.
right, that needs to happen.
It should be good.
Yeah.
So many things are getting canceled because of the Ryder strike.
Yeah.
TV's gonna suck.
True.
This
Hey,
fall.
on Vegas news
Yeah.
though, Pop Stroke broke ground, which was cool to see.
Yep,
Saw that, yeah.
that's coming soon. They need to plow over Las Vegas Golf Center.
They need to do something with that.
make a pop stroke short course.
There,
Yeah.
you can't. I don't understand how like somebody goes back. There's no dimples on the golf balls. You're hitting ping pong balls. It's like, remember how bad Boulder Creek was before they bought all those range balls from Southern Highlands? Like it's like that, smooth golf balls.
And
And
that's what happens when you hit into dirt and the
Yeah.
rusty old vans and stuff.
oh God,
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, it'd be nice to know that the ball that I just hit, I'd like to see its trajectory. Like
Not
the
just
way it's
diving out of the air.
supposed to happen. Not, hey, that ball moved 7 times.
Yeah. It's a shame because that place could be something really cool. Like it could be.
I mean, there was a
really
lot
fucking
of people
cool.
there. It was a
and there's
Wednes-
always people there on the range.
Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember what day it was we went, but man, it was packed. Packed.
Now what do you think? So putting greens are a false sense of security. Do you think the Las Vegas Golf Center range is more of a false sense of security than putting mats?
If you're hitting off of a mat with those golf balls, yeah, you have no clue what's going to happen when you go to the golf course.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
No clue.
Yeah. What happened to my hook
Exactly.
slice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hooking everything.
Dude, everything was diving and running, bro. It was killer.
I was hitting this draw fade. It was sick.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, that place could be really cool, and it's going to take someone to just come in and just like put some money into it, but it could be really dope. They could be like, I mean, they get a lot of people out there hitting golf balls, but I don't know.
They just don't. They don't care.
Okay.
They don't care. They don't
Yeah.
care. They don't
Yeah.
care. It's one of those Vegas attractions that people are going to go no matter what, and so they don't care. And it
Yeah.
sucks because it could be really good. I mean, just turf the whole thing like they did Chimera,
yeah.
and make those balls last more than 6 weeks. And you'll. But
Do you
that
think
costs money.
Pop Stroke's going to take away from them at all?
I mean, Pop Stroke's different.
I think
It
that
totally-
people go
it
there
is
for
very
the
different.
entertainment of golf, not the actual like practice golf. So yeah, I think they will.
Yeah, well, how much was it, Joe?
For Pop Stroke?
Yeah, how much was it for how
When
much
I-
is it going to cost for 2 people to go play?
When I went in Orlando, this is just, I don't remember correctly for sure. I'm probably off a little bit, but I feel like it was like $20 to $25, and you could buy an all-day pass for like $35. So
It's not
I don't
bad.
know. Yeah, I mean, you're paying $25 to play 9 holes of mini golf, so it's expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping.
Yeah,
they
Kevin,
have yearly
I heard that
membership,
rumor
so-
too, that some guys were trying to buy, but as far as I know, the guy that owns the land is never, I mean, he's never letting it go. And that's why nothing's ever being done out there. Let me know if I'm wrong, but from everything that I've ever heard is when he sold to Worldwide, Worldwide wanted the range and he said no. And that's why there's no merch in there anymore. And he just doesn't care. Doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't need the money, like that's a prime spot. So don't sell it if you don't need the money. And that's
Every
probably where
year
he's at.
every year that land doubles in value.
Yeah, he's fine.
As-
That just means he's okay. He's comfortable.
Yep. Would be nice. So, hey, last thing, Dan, you kind of teased this earlier. Pinehurst 2025. Is that what we're talking about next?
I mean, we could. I mean, there's like 15 spots I want to go to in the next like 5 years, but
Yeah.
it just depends on who all wants to go and seasons, of course. A lot of these places like Michigan, Wisconsin, obviously we can only go there.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, but I mean, yeah, you don't threaten me with no golf trip.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, let's go.
That's where I'm battling is like I definitely want to go play Pinehurst number 10 because it's going to open here real soon before the Open's there next year, right? It's open.
The U.S. Open.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be open before the Open next year. I want to play Pinehurst number 10 for sure. 2, 4, 8, 10, I think are the ones. But like Sand Valley is calling my name, and that is a summer trip. You can't do that in the winter.
Oh, absolutely. Pinehurst is Pinehurst. It's always going to be sick no matter what. But because you and I were there, Joe, when was it, January?
Yeah.
And just having the golf travel destination bug that I have right now, like there's so much more out there that I kind of want to see and get to before I go back to Pinehurst.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Sand Valley looks awesome. With all these pictures with the Lido that are out now.
Yeah.
Sedge Valley going to be done here pretty soon if it's not already. The 2 courses there, the short course, like Sand Valley is going to work in the next 2 or 3 years. It's going to be.
I think we do Sand Valley 2025 summer. I think that's the play.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean,
we got to have a solstice. The solstice, we can knock them all out to the solstice over there.
So I was talking to Brian Hansen, right? That's the guy that his dad gave you
Dateline.
BG Hansen 7 something on Instagram.
That's Mark Hansen.
He his dad gave you the knee brace during solstice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was telling me that it's harder to get into the Sand Valley solstice than Bandon. Like he said he's like number 80 on the wait list.
Wow.
Yeah.
80 on the wait list?
Yeah, for next year. But, I don't know. We get and then you got Erin Hills right there. You got Black Wolf Run, you got
there's so
Whistling
much.
Straits. I mean,
Century World is an hour away,
Yeah.
I think, from Sand Valley.
I think we do need to plan that for 2025 since we're going back to Bandon next year. But I think Sand Valley definitely needs to be thrown into the hat for 2025 summertime because
I'm already in.
Yeah. And then you can do Pinehurst any time of the year most of the time, even though Bob thinks it's gonna fucking snow all the time. But
yeah,
it can be done because we've done it, and we need some biscuits and gravy from the track restaurant for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, folks, that'll do it.
Yeah, Lawsonia Links too.
For
Kevin said
this
Lawsonia Links
week's
too.
show.
There's a lot.
Hopefully we'll be able to get Dan at home next week. It's all Cox's fault. Just Cox. I mean, what are you gonna say? They're Cox.
Yeah, I mean the name is self-explanatory.
Yeah. So
Dan
but
just
hey,
got
we got to
paid
see your
to
face
record
this
this
week.
podcast.
Yeah. Getting paid to get
Stuck here in the belly of the Thomas and Mack.
What's going on at the T&M right now?
We have Nissan is in the building right now, and they're doing a big car show. And kind of have to hide because I get sideways looks out of my cell phone after they had to sign like an NDA and everything.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't take pictures, stay off social media, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't want to leak what their new cars look like.
Something that I was shocked at. You can go see its pictures are online now. The new Santa Fe, the new Hyundai Santa Fe. Oh my God! It looks like a Land Rover. They just
I did see that. That looks sick.
Killing it with that design.
Supposedly they're unveiling their new 400ZX too. The new top of the line, like race car thing to match up with the GTR. So we'll see.
We're not just golf.
let me know if you find I'm really missing this artifact from my childhood. It's a foam 2x4 Hacksaw Jim Duggan 2x4 that I got at Thomas and Mack when I was a kid, when I went to go watch WWF over there. So if you see that floating anywhere in the basement, I would gladly take that.
You know what, Joe? There is a lot of stuff where it's just packed in the boxes. You open it up and it's stuff that's 35, 40 years old.
Oh my God, that's
Let's make some money. Let's make some money.
Old UNLV stuff, old like Hardware 8 stuff from back in the TARP days. Yeah, it's crazy, and it's just sitting here collecting dust.
Yeah.
So
I can alleviate the storage.
Cool
yeah, get someone to sign that release, and we'll take the pallets, and we'll.
Yeah, I'll just be like, hey, this stuff's been in this corner for the last 40 years. Is it cool?
Do you mind?
Fund some golf trips.
We could start a reality show.
Oh
That's,
yeah, we'll
that's
have
Sand Valley trip right there.
a-
Oh,
boom,
absolutely.
done. All right, Joe, wrap it up. Bring us home.
Yo, thanks for tuning in. We upgraded some things, and we're playing Foursquare tonight, but we got 2 of the 4. Jeremy's looking pretty good. Dan's got to upgrade a little bit, but we're gonna get there.
We'll get there.
We just need to get some uplights
Baby
behind
steps,
these guys,
baby
and they'll
steps.
be looking good. Thanks for tuning in this week. This was a fun one. We had some conversations this evening, and for
Yeah.
everyone tuning in on YouTube Live, we're here every Monday, 8:30 p.m. Kevin, shout out Kevin. Shout out Rob Chapman. He was in here. Shout out Cyrus. Shout out Fernando.
Shout out Beds.
Bunch of
Hopefully I
peeps.
didn't miss
Thanks,
anybody.
everybody.
Yeah. Shout out
Beds,
Beds.
yeah.
He was watching on his big screen in his living room, so he said it was
Hey.
great. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll be here again next week, talking golf and bullshit, and hopefully uncovering some Las Vegas artifacts from the belly of Thomas and Mack and making some money. So we'll see you next week. Later.
Later.